Hello captains, welcome to the stream. My name is Serge, Pilot Club 6. And today we're continuing our TPC charters jobs. We got a call from dispatch. We landed at Pittsburgh this morning. Got a little break in the TPC crew lounge. And now we're back at the gate to fly this charters flight with service to Daytona Beach, Florida. Manifest has 108 passengers, 7,500 pounds of cargo. Our flight today is 688 miles with a flight time 2 hours 5 minutes. So as you can see, we are here at the gate at the terminal, and we'll go ahead and jump into the flight deck. Okay, cold and dark. So let's make sure everything is good to go. We're connected to VetSim. Let's go ahead and start our charters tracking. And let's set up the aircraft, make sure the aircraft is set up to receive power. Alright, everything's good here. Looks good. Everything looks good. So we'll go ahead and turn battery 1 and 2 on. And connect external power. Everything's looking good. Let's go to our EFB. We'll get our sim brief data. Okay, everything's looking good. We will adjust the cost index a little bit later. But for now, let us connect the jet bridge. We'll get the baggage and catering. Well, I guess that's where jet bridge is going to be. Okay, no problem. Go to the box. Etsu, AOC. We'll initialize. Then we'll go to init. Alright, we're gonna go high cost index here. It's already kind of a long flight here anyway, so we'll get that. Let's get our winds and temperatures. We do have a slight headwind on the way there. Okay, so we got that. Back to Etsu. AOC, we'll get our weather. Let's go back here, we'll request our fuel. And we'll start boarding. Wait, what happened? Okay, here we go. 108 passengers, 7509, that's correct. And we'll start boarding. Alright, looks like we got our catering. And we got our METAR. We'll go ahead and print that. Alright, that looks good. Go back to the overhead. We'll go ahead and turn off our dome light. Oh, it's already off. Okay. We'll start our APU. Actually, let me check something right quick. Let us finish fueling first. Okay, let's go to flight plan. Pittsburgh is departing 28 right. So we will put that in there, 28 right. Pittsburgh 5 departure, insert, so it's radar vectors to our first fix, which is Clarksburg VOR, CKB. Looks good. Let me get the iPad there for you. So here's our route. We do have some weather in Pittsburgh, by the way. Marginal VFR. Yeah, got some rain. Visibility 4. Okay. Anyways, let's go to our departure plate. Let's see here. Jets altitude 5,000. Taking off 28 right, climb, heading 281. And then 5,000. And then for the clearance, probably to the first fix. Anyways, we don't have ATC on, so we'll be on Unicom. So in that case, we will put 5,000 here. Heading is 281. Okay. So we'll go ahead and clear this manual, clear this flight plan discontinuity, and let's take a look at what's happening at Daytona Beach. Let's see here. Winds 130 at 7. VFR weather. Variable at 7. So I think we need to be probably landing east would be my guess here. So 7 left. We go to plates. I think that would be okay. Alright, so 7 left. Procedure is ILS for 7 left. Just load that in for now. ILS 7 left. Our star is Thor 3 with no Vias, and transition is Leopard. We'll insert that. Let's go through. That looks good. Bikes is our last fix. So we'll delete the manual and the discontinuity. That is looking good. Alright, 19.9 is our fuel. 19.9. And we'll go ahead and turn the fuel pumps on. Seatbelt signs on. And we'll start APU. Hey Richard, what's up, man? How you doing? Thanks for popping in. I'm home today, so I did the flight in the morning, took a break, and then we're doing our next flight, flying out of Pittsburgh into Daytona Beach. Alright, so that is looking good. Yep, we're continuing our loading, so we'll continue with our cockpit preparation. Let's see here. Pittsburgh, QNH is 3014. And put that in. Okay, that's looking good. Okay, and then here's our squawk code in the auto ATC and vPilot is 4125. Put that on auto. All right, let's take a look at our airport chart. So we are here at the terminal and we are departing, what did we say, 28 right. There it is, 28 right, easy taxi there. We'll push tail left, and then we'll take one of those Charlie connectors to Bravo 1. That's good enough. Let's go ahead and get our charts here in the EFB. So here we just need, let's see, we need the taxi, we need the Pittsburgh 5 SID, and then in Daytona Beach we need Thor 3, let's see, our approach is ILS 7 left, we'll take that.
Boarding completed.
Thank you. And we'll take that. So we should be all set with our charts here. We'll go ahead and get our chart here for 28 right. Let's see what else we need. We need APU bleed.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, on behalf of myself, your captain, the first officer, and cabin crew, I'd like to take this time to welcome you aboard our flight. We're just wrapping up some paperwork up front here and waiting to see final numbers from the ground crew, then we'll be on our way. Flight attendants will be coming through the cabin shortly with a very important safety briefing. We do ask that you give them your full, undivided attention as they review the safety operations of this Airbus aircraft. We do appreciate your business having you aboard this flight. If there's anything to do to make your flight any more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to ask. Welcome aboard.
All right, here we go. Alright, very good. We didn't do our walk around, but we'll just say that first officer did. Go ahead and get our zero fuel weight numbers. Good to go. We'll do flaps 1 departure today. It'll be Toga. We'll get our V speeds 131. We'll rotate 132. V2 is going to be 136. That looks good. Let's put Pittsburgh 28 right in here. That is looking good. We're all connected, good to go. Right? Yep. So, what did we say here? Yep, tail left. Let's see, we'll release the parking brake, disconnect external power, and we'll turn beacon on.
Flight attendants, armed doors and cross check.
Alright, we're good to go. Start our engine 2. Okay, tracking's good. And we'll go ahead and go left. Alright, engine 1 is good. We'll start engine 2 is good. We'll start engine 1. Thomas, hello sir. Thank you for popping in. Yep, bad weather here in Pittsburgh. We flew into it this morning. Now we're doing a flight with service to Daytona Beach. Yep, very bad weather here. They call this marginal VFR, but this is really IFR, as far as I know. Now we'll go ahead and stop here. Set the parking brake. All right, engine 1 is good. So we can disconnect the tug. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Get our iPad ready for the taxi here. Alright, so APU bleed off, APU master off, taxi lights on. We'll turn on our weather radar. Pittsburgh traffic, Airbus Pilot Club 6 taxiing from the terminal to runway 28 right via Charlie 3, Bravo 1, Pittsburgh. Alright. Parking brake released. Auto brake to RTO. Give it a little bit of throttle. Yeah, it's Charlie 4 actually. And we'll go straight here to Bravo. Yeah, we're going to be extra careful here with the taxi. Alright, flaps 1. We'll arm spoilers. Alright, let's check our takeoff config. Normal. Okay, looks good. Yeah, it's looking good. Let's go ahead and get our Pittsburgh 5 chart. Alright, we'll do our controlled surfaces check. This one. Alright, full up, full down, neutral. Full left, full right, neutral. Rudder's good. Alright, let's see, that's Bravo 2. So next one is Bravo 1. Good. Alright, so we'll go ahead and stop here. Looks good. Parking brake on. Let's go. Landing lights on. Nose lights to take off. And TCAS to TRA.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Alright, we take a look at the traffic here. There's no traffic here, but we'll go ahead and make the announcement. Pittsburgh traffic, Airbus Pilot Club 6, taking runway 28 right for an IFR departure to the south via Pittsburgh 5, direct Clarksburg, Pittsburgh. Here we go.
Approaching runway 28 right. Entered runway 28 right. 10,400 feet remaining.
Alright, I see 28 right. Alright, everything's looking good. Let's pull up the engines. Mantoga SRS runway, auto thrust blue. (100). V1, rotate. Positive right, gear up. AP1 coming on. Climb thrust. We'll disarm ground spoilers. Flap 0, and we're gonna go direct Clarksburg. Check nav. And we're 5,000. We'll level off here. Alright, and we'll go ahead and dial in our cruise altitude of 38,000 feet. And we'll resume our climb. Go here. We'll load the night lighting. Oh, okay. Yep. What's happening? Shouldn't have messed with it. We had it set up pretty good. Alright, breaking through the clouds here. Wow, look at that. Look at that weather, Thomas. It's crazy. That was a good departure there. Yeah, so we're past 10,000. We'll go ahead and turn our lights off. Yeah, it's beautiful. Man, look at that. That's amazing looking. Get you guys set up with the iPad here. So here we are, going direct Clarksburg. Here's our vertical profile. Everything's looking good. Thomas, today's flight menu, that's a good question. That's a question for cabin crew. So I guess what I'll do is I'll go chat with them soon and find out. We're having some decaf coffee here on the flight deck. Just me. First officer is just hanging out. Oh, that was my bad. AP back on. Oh, sorry, Ron. Can't take the call right now, sir.
Transition altitude.
Hey, Pratyush, hi, how you doing? Thanks for joining the stream. Thank you very much. Alright, we set our altimeter to standard. Yeah, we're gonna break right through this here, just like the movie Flight. Only the weather's not too bad, not that bad here. It's okay. I think we'll go ahead and turn off our seatbelt signs. Yeah, the sunset is amazing, isn't it? Look at that. Absolutely marvelous. Let's look at it here. Yeah, that's amazing. we're above all that mess, all that bad weather, as you can see on the radar here. And we'll get out of that in another 80 miles or so, and then come into Daytona, where it's VFR and the weather is nice. See what we got there in Daytona. Visibility 10, yeah, a little bit of a wind, not much. A few clouds at 2300. Yep, not bad. Check our systems. Now let's make it a little bit cooler. I think I just realized we did PAX on departure. That's alright. Meant to turn the air conditioner off for the departure. Yeah, we're continuing our climb. It's beautiful. Look at my presets here. Automatic. For day, it's day. For night, it's night. Oh, yep, all good here. Yep, if you're just tuning in, we're doing TPC Charters Airline flight with service to Daytona Beach, Florida from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. 108 passengers. Thank you guys for tuning in, for joining the stream. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Yep, it's looking great. About an hour and 30 minutes flight remaining. It's a great view, isn't it? Not a bad office to be in. That's for sure. Here's a first officer view. Real nice. Yeah, once we reach our cruise altitude, I'll talk to the cabin crew and see what kind of food we got on this flight. I mean, it's not a long flight, so I don't know if we even have service on this. Definitely have coffee, but that's about it, probably. But we'll find out. Alright, let me go to this page here. We need to put KDAB 7 left, 07 left. Okay, I think 07 left, maybe. There we go. Okay, that's good to go. Let's see, our fuel. Yep, we got plenty of fuel. Alright, looking good, making progress. Oh, we stayed on the conditioner page. Doors. Yep, we're all good here. Let's look at the external view. That's amazing. Oh, there's the moon. Yep, there it is right there. Beautiful. Man, I gotta tell you, FS 2020, when it's working, it's great. Although I have to be honest, for the most part, for me, it's been great. No major issues. All right, so we're making progress here south. Yeah, this is awesome. Okay, so we're done with Pittsburgh Taxi, Pittsburgh 5. Go ahead and load our Thor 3 arrival. Let's do this here. I'm gonna load that in the iPad, and then we can go here and compare. So our first fix is Kyleg. Actually, nope, it's Leopard. Okay, Leopard and then Jags should be above flight level 240. That checks out. Next one is weak, above 16,000. Yep, that's good to go. And then Thor at 12. Yep, checks out. Go to Thor. From Thor, go to bikes. That's landing KDAB. Yep, bikes should be 12,000. Yep, that's correct.
Just reached a cruise altitude for the flight path in a center, and I do want to remind you to please keep your feet elbows clear from the aisle as the flight attendants will be coming through the cabin and galley up shortly. Also, one more reminder to please refrain from congregating near the front galley where the flight deck door is located. Thank you.
All right, cool. So all this checked out here. We're good to go with that. About an hour and 37 minutes remaining in the flight here. We've just reached our cruise altitude. Our first officer provided a great briefing for the cabin. I'm just checking the views. Alright, we're good to go with that, so let's go ahead and get situated here. And I'm gonna go chat with the cabin crew, guys, find out what food they got on board tonight, and be right back. Oh, I was muted, guys. Sorry, I'm back. So what you just saw me do here is I had this issue where when I move the stick left or right, which should move the ailerons to bank left or bank right, my spoilers would come up. And I didn't think that was correct. Maybe it is. I'll have to double check that. Alright, so we're making progress here. Let's start looking at the weather in Daytona Beach. Alright, hasn't been updated yet, so we'll stay with that and keep checking. So yeah, the ailerons are here, and here are the speed brakes, and if I go left or right, they would move. I don't know if that's correct or not, so let me show you. So we're on autopilot, of course it's going to disengage. See? A little bit. I guess that's okay. Maybe it's not a big deal. AP back on. And we had some kind of asymmetry here with the throttle levels too. We lost a bunch of speed, so yep, gotta always monitor the aircraft. I'm not liking this. What's going on here? Alright, here we go. I think we're okay. Go Mach 7.8. Let's see what it does here. Yep, we're okay. It's truly beautiful. Beautiful flying here. Turn off this reading light. I don't think we need that. Interesting layer of clouds there, kind of blurry, almost like a thin layer or fog or something like that sort of thing. A little bit bumpy here. As Mr. Whitaker would say, we'll just punch through it. If you're just joining the stream, we're doing TPC Charters flight with service to Daytona Beach, Florida from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania in an Airbus A320neo. 108 passengers on board. And we got about an hour and 16 minutes remaining in the flight. Yep, we got quite a few seats open here. We already checked our arrival chart here into Daytona Beach. We're arriving via Thor 3 arrival with Leopard transition. Everything's checking out good. Let's take a look at our airport chart there. Landing 7 left. And the terminal is on the left there, so we'll exit left, taxi on November to Charlie 1. So that's good. Our approach loaded right now is ILS 7 left. So let me see. It's got this arc here from Hanav. I don't think we have Hanav in the box. So Tiga. Yep. All right. That's above 1600. Should be there. So since we have no ATC, we'll go dial in 1600. Actually, it's let's go 1900. Yep. And Lucas, welcome to the stream, sir. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for popping in, sir. I appreciate you. We're back in 320, man. Back in 320, our favorite aircraft. The 320 family is where I started with flight sim. I flew Airbus A319 for a decade, and then flew the 320, both fly-by-wire and Phoenix, and then took a break and flew a bunch of other aircraft, including a helicopter. I still fly it, but got back into the Airbus. I know, Lucas, you like that. Yep, I got about an hour and 11 minutes left. We're doing a service to Daytona Beach with TPC charters. We were just checking out our approach that we think we're gonna get. I think we will get it. Yep. So from bikes, we could theoretically go to the initial approach fix, which is Hanover. Let me look at something here. Let me put it in here. Yep, it's there. Yeah, why don't we do that? So let me look at something here. 7 left. Yeah, it's in there, so we'll go ahead and put that in there. So let's double check, make sure it's there. From bikes to Hanover, yep, that looks good. Let's delete this discontinuity here. Intercept. Yep, that looks good to me. That looks good to me. Aircraft has been sound clipped. Dreamliner, yeah, I flew Dreamliner for a couple of flights. Just check something different. I'm really an Airbus guy, so I liked it. It's pretty advanced aircraft and really modern, and I really liked it. But I'm an Airbus guy, you know that. But I flew CJ4 for probably for about a year, maybe more, maybe 2 years. Flew the Kodiak for bush flights and stall flights and all kinds of jobs for charters, and then charters finally came to their senses and realized that they got a primo Airbus 320 pilot, so they put me back in 320. So, and I love it. I love the fly-by-wire one here. This one is kind of a special version here. We do have the TPC cups. We also have you can't see really well here, but we have the camera sticker here so that charters wouldn't be able to spy on us here in the cockpit. All thanks to Jan, who did this wonderful livery. And of course, this is the new fly-by-wire A320neo TPC livery. The new design. We have the legacy design available also, but this one's in line with the Phoenix one and the 737s that we have, similar design, so we went with that. Yep, TBM 850, I do have that. I flew that a bunch, and then Tommy's now trying to convince me to fly the 930. Of course, I do prefer glass. I do like 850 though. The realism, really, really well done aircraft. But 930 has the glass cockpit. It's G3000, which I'm not super familiar with. I flew the Cirrus jet. I got the Honda jet. Those I flew here and there, just a couple of flights just to kind of see how they are. But I kept coming back to my favorites, of course, CJ4 and the Kodiak, and then again once charters put me back in the 320 Neo, I got back in it and I love it. I absolutely love this aircraft, and I've been doing pretty good, Lucas. I've been doing great landings. Well, normal landings, you know, 260 rate, that sort of thing. I tend to go a little harder, and you know why. It's all about the sensors for the spoilers. You know I'm gonna say that, right? Hey, SFS man. Hi, welcome back. Welcome to the stream. So I made a little inside joke with Lucas here about the wheel sensors and or the weight sensors rather, and the spoilers deployment. We won't go into that. It's a big argument there, but yeah. So been enjoying flying this aircraft. Let me showcase some views for you guys. Look at that. I mean, tell me that's not awesome. I think it's amazing. Here's the other side. Get the wing here. I think FO put a couple of cameras on the outside. Let me check. Yep. You put one camera here. Look at that moonlight reflecting in the wing. And then you put one over there so you can see the engines. It's pretty neat. It's against company policy, I think they said, but we said, nah, we're putting the cameras where we want them. Oh, let me do this here. Let me turn the cockpit or the dome light on bright. That way I can show you the sticker. So here's the cool sticker here that covers the camera. So we got that. It's actually I think it's Ryanair luggage sticker or something like that. That's that we repurposed. Now go back and put it on dim. Nah, we can turn off dome light. There we go. Look at that beautiful overhead, beautiful cockpit. Look at those instruments. Look at those views, just amazing. Scroll through the views here. By the way, Lucas, I got some big news, man. Forgot to tell you. I got the mini FCU coming. So this here box, for those who don't know, is the FCU, or the flight control unit. So I have that ordered, and it should be coming, unfortunately not soon enough, probably March, but I have the space for it in my pit, and so I'm very excited about it. I heard some good reviews about it. So all these controls, the push-pull knobs and the LCDs, everything, I'll have the physical controls. Now I do use the Behringer X-Touch Mini for my FCU panel for in other aircraft and stuff like that, but this one specifically for the Airbus, so I'm excited about that. Yeah, so Lucas, did you try it initially when they released it, or last week? Because last Monday they had a batch that was made, and I was able to place an order there pretty early, just when they opened. So I think it was pretty popular, so they probably sold out very quickly, and maybe the website was acting up, unless you're talking about trying to get it initially when it came out. But yeah, I was lucky to be able to place an order. Matter of fact, let me go here, TPC Discord, and we have a cool channel here. Let's see, your setups. Where is it? Right here. Bam, look at that. There's my order right there. I got a little bit of a discount here too, so $240. That's not bad. That's shipped. So I got that there. But I was gonna say, so here's my unit I use as FCU. So I use the autopilot there. It's got knobs and buttons, and the knobs can push and stuff. So very good unit. I use it for everything, and I actually need to set it up for the Airbus for other functions and things, but I'll have the mini FCU there as well, so that's good. Alright, about an hour left in our flight. Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, so you were talking about actually their initial release. Yeah, they just did a second batch, and that one I want to say it was last last Monday. When did is there a date on this? Well, I posted it on January 15th, so yeah, I think the Kickstarter was more than 3 months ago, though. $350 Canadian, yes sir. That's not bad, all things considered, I have to say. It could be worse, right? Here, everything's looking good. Making progress. Yeah, I'm excited about this unit though. Really good reviews. Chris, our original Chris, the one who used to fly with David in the club, he got one and he didn't want it and he sold it, but at a significant markup. I think he sold it at like $400 US dollars. So that's it's quite a markup. But yeah, so 240, it's not bad. So I have pretty good setup now with my stuff. So yeah, Richard, definitely. I'm excited for you to set up your PC. I haven't done any shared cockpit, and I know Greg from Baltimore, he wanted to do some shared cockpit. I mean, I'm willing. I haven't done it yet. I think the shared cockpit app, your controls work pretty well with fly-by-wire. So yeah, it would be good to be to switch it up. You know, your pilot flying maybe on the departure, and then pilot monitoring on landing. So you switch up and get those get that in. But I can tell you where I really was hoping, not hoping, but I really was wishing I had a first officer, is I was flying, and actually a couple of times recently, I was flying a busy FNO one time, and it was just crazy. And then before that, it was flying Thursday with the pilot club, and for some reason it just got crazy busy. I want to say it was Minneapolis. Yeah, to Minneapolis we were flying. It was a couple of weeks ago. And I mean, it got so busy with, you know, just vectoring and flying and altitudes and changing frequencies. Oh, actually, you know what? The FNO was with Atlanta. That's it. It was the MLK FNO, and that just got crazy. And I do have a video of it on the channel. I did live stream it. Really would wish that I had a first officer on those flights. When it's not busy, it's fine. It doesn't matter. Especially now, like we don't have ATC, so we're on Unicom. We're just gonna vector ourselves in, for the approach. It's no problem. Everything's good. I mean, a lot of the things we can just leave on manage mode and let things do what they do, and it's all good. But when it's controlled and it's a lot of a busy airspace, it makes a difference. And certainly having a first officer then helps a lot, so to at least deal with maybe frequencies, checklists, and that sort of thing. So yeah. Yep, so that is where we at. So if you're just joining the stream, first of all, thank you for joining very much. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Helps the Pilot Club to promote us in the community. And I just like sharing these videos, and sometimes answer questions or just chat with good folks who pop in from time to time, some old friends also. But the flight we're doing here is to Daytona Beach, Florida, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. 108 passengers, 4 charters, Airline. Let's look at our tracker here, make sure we're good to go. Yep, everything's great. And look at the cool thing here. So charters will even break down your passengers. So we have in first class we have film crew. We have 3 passengers, so it's got to be some famous director and assistant or something like that. All right, then we have in economy plus we have holiday makers. I don't know what holiday makers are. They make holidays? I don't know, I'm not familiar. Anyways, got 20 of those. And then in economy we got 85 soldiers, so a company of soldiers there. Big respect, of course, having served in the military myself. Our crew, as you can see here, Melina and Jennifer are cabin crew, and my co-pilot technically is Donna, and that's me, but it's not me flying because I'm actually in on air. I'm in another airport, so I probably should catch up with this flight and just have myself fly. But anyways, yep, so that's all good there. Yep, the sun is setting. Oof, Lucas, man, that's harsh, bro. That's harsh. Yeah, I mean, you know how it is. Difference of opinions, right? It's a pretty old joke for us now here with the mechanics of spoiler deployments on touchdown. You probably have the right answer. I can't remember, but I'm gonna stick with my story anyways. But yeah, so it's awesome. We're flying. We're doing it. Get good performance. Everything's been great. I can't complain. So, Lucas, what you been up to, man? Hope everything's good. We go ahead and visit the cabin crew again, make sure they're okay, and I will be right back. Alright, so I am back on flight deck, guys. Got about 43 minutes remaining. We're not making huge progress here. We do have some headwind here, unfortunately. But let's take a look at the weather. We'll punch that in. It'll probably change before we arrive, but we'll start tracking it. So wind is 100 at 6. Our temperatures in Daytona Beach are 22 Celsius. That's 72 Fahrenheit, by the way. That's nice. And our altimeter is 3024. So we wrong place, 3024 right here. And since we have our ILS 7 left loaded, and we think that's what we're gonna get, unless the weather changes, we'll go ahead and put our minimums here, which are 230. There it is. It's looking good. Yep. So the only thing I don't like about the fly-by-wire, well, a couple of things. So one is with the changing lighting conditions, you constantly have to change the brightness of screens and things. I suppose that's how it is in real life too, maybe not as drastic, but that's one thing. And then the other, of course, the RNAV approaches, they're not fully implemented. So I can fly an RNAV approach, doesn't have the vertical guidance, so you can't arm the approach, but you can sort of hand fly it, kind of thing. So waiting for that to happen, but very happy so far, especially with their new cockpit adjustment, should I say, to the glare shield and some of the other texture adjustments. They have been terrific. And in general, just the dynamics, landing it is very nice. Everything works as it should. I've never gotten the sim bridge to work though, and I think I know why, but and it's sort of like partially my fault, so I can get it to work if I wanted to, but I decided not to worry about it. But if you don't know, sim bridge gives the ability to then have the weather radar and terrain radar on screen. Weather radar in the sim is not good, so I'm not going to use that. I have ForeFlight for that on the tablet, as you can see, and of course the terrain radar. Well, I do have the terrain warning system in the aircraft, so I use that. I can use the profile view in ForeFlight as well. So Jordan, hello, welcome to the stream. Where's my TPC swag? You know, that's a great question. You are 100% correct on that. I do need my TPC swag. I think I had my TPC hat. I'll have to double check. And I have a TPC shirt, but I'm in the basement here and it's kind of cold, so that's why I wear a jacket. So yeah. Yes, I do know that I can hook up MCDU to another screen, but for the setup that I have here. I don't need that, so I don't do that. I appreciate the offer there. And yeah, MCDU can be popped out. I used to run MCDU on a tablet on an A319 back in FSX days, and I like that, but I already have 2 tablets. One has the ForeFlight, one has the touch portal with my OBS controls and the views and all that other stuff, so I don't want to add another tablet. I think I'm okay with just using the CDU on screen, but that's pretty nice. Yeah, fly-by-wire is awesome. But good to know. Yep, thanks for letting me know that. I mean, a lot of capability especially for a freeware aircraft. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. All right, 35 minutes remaining. Where are we? Warfel. Here's the Leopard. Okay. So our top of descent is at 23:56. It's now 23:37 Zulu, so in about 15 minutes I think we should be okay to start our initial descent. Now, while we have a little bit of time here, let's do our landing calculation. So our runway elevation is 30. Our runway heading is 070. We'll go good condition. Let's see here, runway slope is 0.04. Runway length is 10,500. Let's see. Our approach speed with the current weather is 130. Let's see. We're not going to do reverse thrust. And let's look at our landing weight. At 128.2. Let's put 129. And let's calculate there. Yep, so we're okay. We'll go ahead and do low brakes. There we go, low brakes, confirmed. So our landing is good to go, we'll be fine. And maybe we'll start our descent a little sooner. So Jordan, about the giveaways on stream, I will probably start doing that once in a while. So that's a good suggestion to do on-air giveaway on stream. I will definitely do that. We've done a few on-air giveaways in the club. Let me see here. See, we gave away all kinds of cool things. Navigraph. When was the last time we did on-air giveaway? Here's on-air giveaway, so that was, oh yeah, almost a year ago. Yep. That's funny, Jordan. Yeah, well, I could do that, but then I'd have to pay for it, and I already pay for quite a few things out of pocket for the club and stuff like that. But I think you'll have a better chance of getting it on stream. So I'll post something in the TPC Discord when we do a on-air giveaway. And we probably should do another one in the club anyways, like after this one maybe we'll do on-air or Navigraph. Same thing. It's about $100 a year subscription. If you're just joining the stream, guys, we're flying TPC Charters Airline, a flight with service to Daytona Beach from Pittsburgh with 108 passengers on board. And we got about 30 minutes of flight remaining. We are encountering some headwinds here, so this flight usually takes a little bit less time with good winds, but it's slowing us down a little bit here. But our flight time was supposed to be about 2 hours, so that's what it's going to end up being anyways. Got the moon, the clouds. Everything's looking beautiful. Yeah, I definitely need some TPC swag on camera for the next stream. I'll have to see if I can find some. If not, I'll probably purchase it at the store. However, at the store, let's look at our merch. I don't think we have hats right now. We have t-shirts, hoodies, cups, stickers. Let me look at some of the other merch that we have here. Yep, we got a bunch of hoodies, shirts, stickers, magnets. Nope, that's a sticker. I got white ones too, that's cool. Yeah, but we don't have our hats. And hats was, I think, hats was like limited edition. So I know we used to do giveaways for hats and stuff, and they were kind of small batches that we did. Yeah, definitely with branding. We have yeah, jackets. I mean, those are more expensive, but probably be good, like a bomber jacket with a logo here. Jordan, as far as VAs where you can fly the 320, I mean, there are many different airlines. I used to fly for Metro Air. That's a very good one. I think you can probably jump right in 320 or 319 at least. They don't have scheduled flights, but you kind of make your own schedule from the lineup, from the table. I mean, any sort of virtual airlines for the main carriers like United or Delta, you should be able to jump in the 320. Reality Gamer, hello, welcome. Navigraph, I pay, it's about $100 a year. It's $10 per month, but this is Navigraph, and the tablet there on the left, that's ForeFlight, and that's quite much more expensive. It's, I think, $250 a year or something like that, or $300 a year. But Navigraph is highly recommended if you just do flight sim. Can be used for real world. The ForeFlight, again, what you see on the tablet on the left there, can be used in the real world. Matter of fact, it's a real world application that you can use for the sim. But back to Navigraph here, absolutely essential for flying, especially if you're flying airliners. Got to have Navigraph, right? Got to have the charts, and it has the nav data. So the nav data gets loaded into your sim, and nav data gets updated every month. So in real life, and just like in real life, Navigraph also updates nav data, so you would update that monthly. Very easy process though, but so that way you make sure that all the nav fixes and approaches and airports and everything is current. Of course, it needs to be for SimBrief to work properly also. If you're on an older cycle, things may not be appropriate, and certainly if you're flying on VATSIM, then it's essential to have it, really. So it's one of those expenses where it's an essential expense in my opinion. So Jordan, check out Metro Air. I used to be a part of them. Let me see here. They have a Discord. Well, they have a website here. Really good airline here. So here's their fleet. And again, I don't know if you have to start with, I can't remember if you have to start with something smaller first. Yep, but here's your 320. 200. I have the 319. This is what I flew for a decade. You have the cargo one too. Wow. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, Metro Air. Really nice. They updated their website too. Yeah, really good people there. Anyways, so you want to check that out, give it a shot. Reality Gamer, yep, no problem, absolutely. Do you fly on VATSIM or just offline? About 40 miles remaining. until our initial descent, but I feel like we should start descending now, so why don't we do that? We're 150 miles away from the airport, so descent mode. We'll go ahead and drop this in managed mode.
On the front deck, ladies and gentlemen, as you may have noticed, we have begun our initial descent down to our destination. Now would be a good time to wrap up any business you need to take care of as we prepare for our approach. If you are up, once you return to your seat, we ask that you remain seated until your compromise safety.
Destination ATIS is 132.
All right, thank you, First Officer, for that great cabin announcement there. Jordan, you saying they don't support the fly-by-wire? I was not aware. Like I said, I flew. You know what? I actually flew with them. I think I flew with them in FS 2022, but I can't remember. Yeah, it had to have been fly-by-wire. I don't know why. Again, it's been a long time, so I don't know. I feel like I was in the fly-by-wire flying with them maybe 3 years ago when fly-by-wire came out, but maybe not. Maybe I'm confused. But I flew a decade with them in a 319, but that was FSX days. All right, we're doing good. Doing our initial descent here, about to make a left turn here. Do we have any restrictions at Leopard? We do not. All right, here's our left turn. I'm planning to build a new PC soon and also get into Navigraph and SimBrief deeper. Copy that. What I recommend, Reality Gamer, is join the Pilot Club. That's the website here, thepilotclub.org, and you can join our Discord, and we have very active. It's a flight sim community. It's a club, so we have many different things and events and flights and support. We have channels for setups, and if you're building your PC or whatever, everything and anything that you can think of, we got it. So again, thepilotclub.org, take a look, and we have giveaways. We have group flights. We do have our virtual airline, which is the flight I'm doing now. Liveries, all kinds of cool things. And we are partners, official partners with VATSIM. We're an ATO also, which is the Authorized Training Organization. So we do have our flight school. So in our part of our training program is the TPC flight school, where you can get your P ratings for VATSIM. And we have a few courses to take, discovery flights, helicopter stuff. I mean, there's too much to mention. So, but that's my suggestion, though. If you want to take a look at that and join, see if it's a good fit for you, and a lot of people there who are passionate about aviation. So good luck with the PC build, and yeah, if you have any questions about SimBrief or Navigraph and those types of things, it's essentially flight planning and tracking and mostly IFR stuff, but yeah, of course we're using SimBrief here to connect our flight information here and stuff like that, so that's very good. All right, so we finally appeared here on the map here, going direct Leopard, and we need to be at JAGS at above flight level 240. And I believe we're going to meet that restriction. There we go. looking good. Looks like Miami Center is on. Let me see, are we flying in their area right now? We are not. I think that's Jacksonville Center. Yep, so nope, all good there. We don't need to contact them. We got about 15 minutes of flight remaining. We're just going down the coast. Down the coast of Florida. Matter of fact, we're passing Jacksonville on our right, so I want to say maybe somewhere in that area. Alright, let's check the weather here again. It's still the same. Matter of fact, let me go to Etsu, AOC. We'll get our weather request updated. We'll wait for it. Alright, there it is. And we'll print it. Yep, we put it there to make sure for KDAB 3024. Okay. 106. Oh, it just updated. Okay. Alright, so it just updated, so I can see it in 4 flights. So let's go 90 at 4. That's not going to change much for us. Temperature is 21, got a little cooler, and 3025. So certainly by the time we get there, the sim will be updated. So it's a little bit, or this is VAT sim probably, so it's a little bit behind the real weather. All right, so we're passing 30,000. We're all good on our restrictions here. We're catching up to green dot. What happened? Alright, that was pretty radical. At 4,000. Okay. Alright, let's go here. Reality Gamer, thanks. Yep, sounds good, man. And thanks for popping in the stream too, appreciate it. So if you just tuning in, I see we got a few people just tuned in here. We are doing a charter flight with service to Daytona Beach, Florida from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. 108 people on board. I want to say we have 5 crew. Anyways, about 12 minutes remaining of the flight. We're descending via the Thor 3 arrival into Daytona Beach. Let me show you the plate here. So landing 7 left, and I'm hoping, I think we can exit on November 6 on November 7. Actually, I think November 7 would be good. Like this, so that would be our taxi here. November 7 Charlie 2. I'm sorry, November 7 November Charlie 2. It's good to go. Of course, our approach here is ILS 7 left with a DME arc there. Starting at Hanav is the initial approach fix, so we'll do that. We're looking good here. And our tracking is going well. Yeah, look at that. That's beautiful right there. It's a little bit darker on the stream. I see it a little brighter here, but it's beautiful. You start seeing some night lights. Let's see, you see anything there? Yep. We just passed. What did we just pass? We just passed. Yeah, Jacksonville. We just passed Jacksonville. Gonna pass St. Augustine soon. We do have some traffic here. American. Nope, that's Delta 219. Passing. Actually, we probably will see them from either the cockpit. Excuse me. Yeah, you're not going to see them on stream, but I see them right there. Let me see. Yep, see them right there. You're not going to be able to see them, I don't think. Yep. Yep, it's not going to be able to pick up on stream. Okay, so above 16, we're meeting that restriction, no problem. And this is our sort of an arc, I guess. I don't know, we'll see. Let me look at our arrival chart. Let's see here. Track 165 after bikes, but we don't have ATC, so we'll most likely just go with the nav mode. Alright, we're passing 18,000 feet, our flight level 180, so we'll put in our QNH, which is 3025 and 3025 on our backup. Alright, we're doing okay. We have about 10 minutes remaining of the flight, so we'll go ahead and turn on our seatbelt signs. Beautiful flight. I love evening flights. I like rainy departures. I love evening flights. And reality gamer, you don't need to be an experienced simmer. If you're just starting out but you'd like to get into flight simming, you can join the club. We welcome all. We got people from no experience in flight sim to real world airline pilots who are also in the club. So yeah, we have instructors if you join the flight school who are real world instructors, very friendly, and you get your training that way. Alright, so let's see, make sure our auto brakes is too low. Okay, should be above 12,000. While I'm here, let me turn on our landing lights because I always forget when we pass 10,000. Now we got Air Canada passing us on the right. Do we see them there? Can we see them from here? They are at 32,000. So there they are, quite higher than we are. Yeah, probably not going to see them there. Look at that reflection of the moon in the ocean. Yep, beautiful. Yep, so we should be at bikes at 12,000. And that's what we're doing here. Bikes at 12,000. Then we'll go to Hanav. I don't really like this intercept angle, but we'll see. Let me look at the plate. Yeah, we're gonna be on a heading at that point. That's not a good intercept angle. Yep, we're making that right-hand turn. Look at that, that is awesome. Yep, we started descending again, good. So we need to lose about 10,000 in 20 miles. I wish it was a little brighter on stream. It's amazing looking. It's a little dark on stream. Let me look. Yeah, so you guys don't get the kind of the atmospherics. Oh, sorry, the lights and the clouds and the light in the clouds and stuff like that. So all right, so we will go to our pin charts and we'll get our approach chart. By the way, our missed approach is 700, then right turn to 3000 on heading 175 to Smyrna intersection. And hold. Okay. Well, I hope we don't have to do. I hope we don't have to do a missed approach there. All right. So we didn't slow down in time here before 10,000. Come on, Airbus. We engage the landing system. Yeah, and I think on air will ding us for that. Yep. Anywho, let's go 240 here. And let's see here, we're 15 miles out. We'll make the call. Daytona Beach traffic, Airbus Pilot Club 6, 15 miles to the northwest, inbound, ILS 7 left, and we're descending 8,200 now, Daytona Beach. see here. Okay. Yep, so here we should be above 1600 and then 1600 at right about here. So I think we'll be okay. Yeah, we need a little bit of a speed brake here. So let's see. Yep, we can do that. We'll be on the heading here. Well, nope, let's stay with nav. We'll make that left turn. And then we'll get on the heading. Jordan on there gave me a penalty for being above 250 knots below 10,000 feet. Jordan, H145 is $50 approximately. Now we're at 5,000. Slow down to 230. And 220. There we go, flaps 1. Yeah, kind of following that curve, right? Yep, so once we hit this here point, we'll go heading mode. Yep, it's following the curve. Cool. We go ahead and activate our approach phase. And I think that's the airport right there. I can see it. Yeah, look at that. It's following the curve pretty well. We're armed the localizer. And let's go 200. And we'll go heading mode. Localizer blue.
Class Charlie in 3.9 miles.
Alright, localizer captured. And let's see here. Look at the plate.
2,500.
Yep, I think we're 10-mile final. Daytona Beach traffic, Airbus Pilot Club 6, 10-mile final, 7 left, Daytona Beach. Alright, we're good. We'll arm the approach. And we'll go 180. Airport in sight. Turn on the lights. We'll go flaps 2. And let's go ahead and go manage mode. Glide slope alive. Gear down. Flaps 3. So we're going to remove the camera and the iPad and concentrate on the landing. Alright, that was me disconnecting by accident. Alright, we're on the glide slope. We'll arm spoilers. Brake slow. We'll do cabin check. Nope, not ready yet. All right, here we go. Let's see, what was our missed approach? Altitude is 3,000. All right, so we'll dial that in.
1,000.
Checked.
2-mile final, runway 07 left.
All right, we're good now with the cabin. Here we go.
$500.
500.
All right.
$400. 100 above. 200. Minimum.
Continue.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Yeah, it wasn't center line, but we got her down. Manual braking. All right, and November 7 coming up. Daytona Beach traffic. Airbus Pilot Club 6, clear of 7 left, taxiing to the terminal via November Charlie 2. Last call, Daytona. Alright. Yep, couldn't get a center line there. It was kind of a weird thing. But we landed. And we'll start APU. Oh, we passed Charlie 2. Oh, alright, we'll take Charlie 1. I think I got our ramp right here. They're ready. Alright, so we'll go ahead and turn off our landing lights. Forget to turn off the radar. And TCAS. Yep, and I think we're coming in here. Gotta make sure we don't hit anything. Which way he wants us? This way, okay. Alright, so we'll stop there. Good. Alright. Let's see. We do have external power available. Good. We'll turn engine 1 and 2 off. And seatbelt signs to off.
The flight is finished. It has been monitored back on air.
Alright, we need our jet bridge, baggage, and catering. Yeah, I figured it's gonna go to a different spot here. Oh man. We can turn off our APU. And beacon. Oh, okay, great. And that's where it's gonna connect. Thanks. That's awesome. Alright, let me do this here. We will start deboarding. We'll do a fast one here, and let's disconnect this jet bridge. Thank you. We don't need it through the cockpit. Alright, so cool. Here we are. Here's our flight. Very nice. Almost 2 hours. We're a little early. Oh, we got Southwest here coming in to land. Let's see. Probably not going to see them. Yeah, see, this airport here would have been good to have some markings to know where to come in. Maybe I didn't come in at the right angle here. Who knows? Anyways, we did our flight here, so let's check how we did. Alright, smooth landing. I'll take it. 224 feet per minute is our landing rate. All right, Jordan, good job with Metro Air, man. Good luck. Yeah, I did reduce the throttle to idle. So it was very good landing here for me. Around 200 is, I'll take that. That's a good one. So smooth. That's how we do in TPC charters. Anyways, thank you guys for joining. I hope you had a good good flight. And I think we just deboarded, so we're good to go. Yep, we're good to go. All right, I'll see you guys next stream. And by the way, in 30 minutes, we got the Bush Wednesday. If you're into bush flying, join the Pilot Club and check them out. All right, thanks. I'll see you guys later.